me. So let's get a little faded, numbers will be traded. We gon' make some plans tonight. Forget about your old chick, you know I'm the business. We're the perfect match, no lie.
Goodnight to me, I said I'm coming in. She not a hoe, she got some class like when summer ends. We breathing hot and heavy, something like the summer winds. My sex is hard of hearing, I make her come again. I see that look in your eyes, you thinking shit, I may be. You feel that hand on your thighs, you thinking boy don't play me. You sleepy? Me neither. Girl come on in for the nightcap, scratch my back, pull your hair, hit it from the back cause I know you like that. Give her a spanking cause I put her on my naughty list. She scream my name like a fan from the audience. I got a high tolerance, but when we start to kiss, I'm getting buzzed, taking shots of her Bacardi lips. The night was good, then I hit it in the morning. She waking up, I make her breakfast while she yawning. And then I asked her what we doing tonight. She said,
baby,